Hello, sweet souls. This is your last reading of the day. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive. Send toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. Let's see overall energy for you. What is collective's overall energy? So in the past, you were dealing with someone in this devil energy, riddled with addiction, very codependent, low vibrational. They're going through a tower. While they're going through a tower, you are being recognized and rewarded in some way. Now, whether it's in the 3D or this is spiritual recognition, you are being recognized in some way. For many of you, it feels like in the 3D. So let's see why this is coming out. I don't know why I'm hearing like the hens are coming back to roost. I feel like it's energy being returned. This is energy that someone never expected would come back to them. They would never have a backlash. They would never have a fallout from what they've done. The tables would never turn. This is someone that is shocked in regards to where they find themselves in the current energy. Current energy. Current energy. What is the obstacle? What is the advice? What is the outcome? This is justice. This is justice playing out. This is the energy. This is the hens coming home to roost. You are in the vibration of peace. You're protecting your peace. You're not investing in anything that doesn't bring you peace. It's an obstacle because this is in the here and now. You're in a space of love and gratitude, in a peaceful energy. And in the here and now, someone operating in this devil energy is experiencing a tower. And it's an obstacle. The advice, this person, because everything is crumbling to their feet, they want to come back and pull you back in by saying they still have a connection with you. It's not over. The outcome, they want to send you a message. This is why it's coming out in the reading. They want you to know this. Let's look at peace. But this is all a part of justice playing out. You see, every cause has an effect. You put your hand on a hot stove, the effect is the burn. You get burned. It's a lesson. You learn it. You're not going to repeat it because it hurt. This person did a lot of things in this toxic devil energy to wound other people. The effect of that is it will be done to them so that they will remember this lesson and not repeat it. They will change their patterns of behavior. And that's what's happening. You learned your lesson, cause and effect. You learned where you went wrong, the mistakes you made, and you have rectified them. You've healed from your wounding and you've changed. This is why you're able to maintain the vibration of peace. Peace. Yeah, it's like you've embraced a new beginning. And someone has been holding on to you as if you are their life raft. It's like you're rising and they're still trying to hold on to you. They can't. You are not energetically aligned, but they're trying to hold on to you so desperately because they know they made the wrong choice because everything is falling apart. The obstacle is the here and now. It's happening in the current moment, here and now. Yeah, it's happening in the current moment. You walked away, you did the healing work and you leveled up, and now you're grateful. You stay in a space of love and gratitude. This devil energy is going through a tower feeling foolish. They're feeling really foolish. They're under judgment. They're having an awakening to all the foolish behavior in this devil energy and where it's led them, which is destruction. I wanted to say disruption and destruction at the same time. Disruption. This person, they're so in the dark about everything. It's like being in a dark room and they can't find the door. They can't find an exit. They don't know how to escape. So the only light they ever had in their life was you. This is why they're energetically trying to hold on to you, but they are not able to, because the more you grow, evolve, and heal, you energetically separate because you evolve and they cannot align with you. They're not at that vibrational match. Unfinished symphony. Yeah, they're saying this person that wants to come back and tell you that there's still a connection or they want to work on the connection, they said, speak your truth and cut them off. This person is not stable mentally, financially, they're not stable. And they're saying with the sun, you already have the truth and clarity. You know about this person. You know what's going on. You know their wounds. You know why they do what they do. And they're doing nothing to change it. They're repeating the same patterns over and over. What's the message in a bottle? What's the message in a bottle? The message in a bottle. Yeah, see, this person has held back and not communicated for a very long time, or it's been limited communication. Because this person operates in their ego, they're used to being able to control everyone around them, control the narrative, have complete and utter control and dominance over the people in their environment. They're stubborn. And this person, due to their stubborn energy, they have not reached out to you. But they know they made the wrong choice with the Four of Cups. They thought that you would reach out to them in time, and you didn't. No, because once you healed, once God gave you the clarity, there was no more illusions around who this person is. They're toxic. We got the devil twice. There was no more illusions. So you weren't going to chase this person when God showed you very clearly what's attached to them. A lot of darkness. All right, let's look at justice, to be fair. Wow. Let me tell you about the justice here. This person went on a tirade. They went on a full-on battle to try to destroy you. And they did it. This is a King of Wands energy, someone that was operating in ego. They did this because they wanted to join forces with a Queen of Cups. And they went to this connection. And then they proceeded with this Queen of Cups to come for you, to try to destroy your life. Now, it's going to end very painfully because this is the cause and effect. This is the consequences. When you try to destroy someone and you do it to cover that you're going to another union, to protect your energy, protect what you've done, the only way for you to learn this lesson is for you to be deceived and betrayed just as you deceived and betrayed collective. That's cause and effect. That's what this reading is all about. Cause and effect. That's justice, that's fairness, and that's balance. For what this person did in this player energy from a space of ego, this is your past person with the Six of Cups. They will be out in the cold and they will be in financial ruin. Cause and effect because of what they did to their soulmate. They could have tried to financially ruin you. Therefore, the effect of that action would be they will be in financial ruin. It's the only way to learn. When you do certain things to people, it's going to have a very negative consequence. You're a teacher, a guide, a mentor. You work for God, and you're building a legacy. And this person and this Queen of Cups, whoever they are, I don't care about the sign, the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, have a heavy price to pay for the interference in God's plan for your life, what God was calling you to do. You have peace in your life. You're embracing a new beginning, and someone's desperately trying to hold on to your coattails because you keep rising, and they can't. You're not energetically, spiritually, physically, or emotionally aligned. Peace. Peace. Wow. It's like this person, they went into a third party dynamic or joined forces with a party group, whatever it is in your situation. There's a lot of illusion, deception. Nothing's real. They're not friends. They're not real partners. This person in this player energy is being blocked by their connection with this third party or the party group. And now they're doing the soul searching because you have peace in your life and they do not. That's the difference. In the here and now, it's like you walked away, you're in gratitude, and this person is having a tower, everything's falling apart, feeling foolish because they're under judgment. This is their karma. The obstacle is, like I said, this person's used to being able to bully their way in to control and dominate other people. The obstacle is you know the truth and you can't be dominated. You can't be controlled by this person. You've spoken your truth and cut them off. You mean what you say. You're not interested. And it's an obstacle. It's also an obstacle because they know that you're building a legacy and they can't take part in it. The advice, this person's going to try to come back around and say that they want to work on the relationship. They have unfinished business with you. You still are connected. They said, speak your truth and cut them off. This person's not stable in any capacity, not mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. And they said, you know the truth. You already know the truth. Advice. This person hasn't changed. They will breadcrumb, they will give to multiple, they will cheat, they will lie, they will steal. This is who they are. They have dark attachments. Remember this if this person tries to reach out to you. Yeah, they want to work with you again. Why do they want to work with a collective? Why do they want to work with a collective? Well, they want to take advantage of is King of Wands energy. They want to work with you again because they want to take advantage of your love energy. They know that you emanate the energy of divine love. They also know that when you operate in the energy of divine love, you can manifest, you can attract. This is something they're not capable of. So basically, they want to use you for your energy. They've changed their perspective of you now. Now that they can see what it's like to be in a karmic dynamic, the consequences, the cause and effect. Now they can see. Without real love, nothing's going to go right. Everything's going to fall apart. They want to message you. This is someone, due to their ego, due to their desire to control and dominate others, they've held back from communicating because they know they made the wrong choice. This is a very toxic individual. They are very obsessed with you. But I'm getting, they're angry that you won't allow them to control you. That's the truth. You know the truth. This person's all about control and dominance, greed, lust, dark attachments all day long. Yeah. They're in regret. You know this. You know they're in regret, but you also know that they can't change who they are. Yeah. They said, continue to set your boundaries, protect your energy. God does protect you, but do your part in the 3D reality. You know, this person hasn't taken any action, but it looks like things are going to pick up quickly. They're going to try to reach out to you. justice here is, your past person, they did everything to destroy you, and they did it with a karmic third party. And then they worked with the karmic third party to lie about you, to slander you, to cyberbully you. And the result, the effect of that energy is they're going to go down just the way they took you down, which is the Ten of Swords. Deception and betrayal, very painful ending. That's justice. Now, you may hear about this. You may hear about someone taking action to walk away from this karmic dynamic. Either your past person or the person they're with is going to walk away. And that's also justice. As they abandon you, they will be abandoned. Yeah, this person's going to be in mental anguish. Their ego is going to be just annihilated, destroyed. Whatever false pride, false ego they were operating in is about to be annihilated. Yeah. All right. I want to ask real quick. If this person was honest and spoke the truth, what would they say to you? What would they say to you? What would this person say to the collective? Now that ish is hitting the fan, now that they are experiencing the cause effect, a lesson in cause and effect, what would they say? I wish I could take back my words. Finding out the truth crushed me. You see, the truth is this person chose through free will to believe the lies about you. And it was easy for them to believe it. They wanted to believe it. They wanted an excuse to destroy you, to throw you away like trash, because they thought they were going to get more bang for their buck abandoning you and going to another situation. They wish they would have treated you better. So they're finding out that they were lied to, but you know what? They wanted to be lied to. They wanted to believe it. It made it easier. It made it easier for them to come for you and to believe negative things and to hate you. The timing just wasn't right for us. Now they're giving themselves the excuse that the timing wasn't right. They're making excuses. You were the best thing in my life, and I regret lying to you is in reverse. They don't regret lying. This person has lies for breakfast. They lie 24/7. This is a habitual liar, and they don't regret it. They justify it. We both know I'm not the one for you. I think that's you. You're not aligned with me. So many things remind me of you. I feel this person is being haunted by you. They're being haunted by the memories. And that would be the spiritual realm doing that. You speak to me through music. This person could be listening to old songs, reminiscing. I look for you everywhere, and I'm so attracted to you. They're still in lust energy. They can't get beyond the 3D reality. They're just stuck. They're stuck. Hold on a second. Let's see what else we need to know. Let's get some from the gemstone whispers. I don't know why I said goldstone. I don't even know what that means. All right. What do we need to know about this situation? Yeah. Change. Change is occurring. The one thing that is constant in this reality is change. Yeah. They did not expect that this change would occur, that you would walk away, that you would heal, that you would evolve, you would align with your destined path and purpose, and that you would be open to your blessings, open to receive all that was destined to come into your life, that you would have happiness and success, that you would see clearly through their illusions. Yeah, this person has blocked their own victory and growth by the actions that were taken. They could have attempted to block your victory and your growth because justice is here. Justice is playing out. With expanded connection, you are now attracting aligned people into your reality, people that match your vibration, people that bring peace and harmony into your life, people that support the vibration of peace, which is justice. All justice playing out. What else do we need to know? This person, we've got the devil 3 times. They have not escaped the devil's work in their life. They're attached. There's so many dark attachments. They don't understand when you are a heavy drinker, when you're a heavy substance user, when you lie habitually, that is opening the gate to your spirit for the devil to come in and work through you. And the devil is sneaky. The devil does it by way of your own thoughts, tempting you to do things that you know are wrong. And that's how the devil works. Yeah, you just moved in a new direction because the divine guided you to move away, and now you have infinite possibilities. You have harmony in your life, a fresh start. Yeah, this person was unkind. Kindness in reverse. They were cruel and they were heartless, and they did it with intent to wound, to destroy you, to harm you. They did it with intent. You're just focused on creating, doing whatever God calls you to do. You're a wise old soul. You've gained a lot of wisdom from this experience, and you're free of it now. It was unexpected, and this person they're arrogant, and they're angry because they never expected that you would win a game you were never even playing. They never expected it. They underestimated God. That's who they underestimated. Yeah, this person is gluttonous. They're arrogant and they're gluttonous. They're self-serving. They only care about what makes them happy, what brings them pleasure. They don't care who they throw under the bus, who they lie about. And this is why they're under God's wrath. They made a mistake in this greedy energy. And now they're going to pay the consequences for these mistakes. No one escapes cause and effect. This reading is all about cause and effect, and that's what we're going to call it. It's crazy. All right. Is there anything else we need to know before we end this reading? Is there anything else? Is there anything else collective needs to know? Let's ask. Guidance for you. Ending messages for you. All right. What guidance do you have for the collective? What do they need to know in the current energy in regards to this person that's coming out? And it's coming out first off because they want to make you aware this person is in the energy setting the intention that they want to contact you. That's first off. Secondly, they're letting you know that it was known what was done to you, and no one escapes cause and effect. It's going to happen. No one escapes that. What does collective need to be aware of? What action does collective need to take? Whatever you want to tell collective. Yeah, continue to maintain your private energy, staying private, prayer, meditation, protect yourself. Yeah, continue to connect more with your intuition. Continue praying, continue healing. You're on the right path. What do we need to know? Yeah. You see, this past person, if they were playing around with witchcraft, this could be sex magic. This has not affected you, but has created the blockage in their own life. That wheel's turning in your favor and against this person due to the cause and effect. The effect of this action, whether this is actual magic or this is their words, this is the manipulation around distorted sexual energy, they're going to go through massive karma. Yeah. The choice they made to come for you through lies and slander, cyberbullying, this is why it's happening. Yeah, they're going to be forced to watch you take a brand new leap of faith, plant new seeds, reap a harvest, have abundance that surrounds you, because God is highlighting your blessings for this person to see. This is all a part, yes, of their karma. Yeah, justice. Look, you're a high priestess energy and you warned this player what was going to happen. You tried to warn them ahead of time the consequences for their actions. You tried to warn them, but their ego wouldn't listen. Now they sit in the energy of regret. They should have listened. They should have listened to you. Yeah, you moved on because the spiritual realm guided you to move away. This could be physically moving or energetically, and embrace peace. And this person is insanely jealous. Bitter and jealous because they lost control of you. And they're paying the consequences for their actions. They can't touch you. They can be extremely jealous. They can be obsessed. They can be watching you, but they cannot touch you. Because they're going to be coming for God, and God is going to step in if this person does anything to you. This person is extremely unstable. I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose, but I feel mental health. Definitely finances because they're greedy, but I'm also getting mental health. They are not stable. This person could be bipolar. They're between two minds. They can't keep their mind straight. They made the wrong decision and they're tormented. They didn't see the blessing right in front of their face. The blockage is they can't play the victim. They can't. They chose to bully you. They chose to come against you with a group of people. And the truth of the matter is, since you walked away, your life's gotten better. You are on course to have stability, and it's connected to what you're creating, what you're going to create if you're not creating it currently. Yeah, you're also calling in a divine union that's a wish come true. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, very loving union. Two people that are truly loving and kind and intuitive, and yeah, that's what you're calling in. This is a wish come true for you. And your past person that's going through the cause and effect, carrying heavy burdens, surrounded by this group of people that they worked with, going through abandonment and rejection, financial ruin, being deceived and betrayed. People are cheating, lying, and stealing, and it's been going on right under their nose for a long time. They don't even know it. They're facing an ending. This is all a part of their judgment, an awakening. They're trapped in their ego. They don't want to see it. They don't want to accept the truth that their higher self is already telling them. This is the consequences for your actions. Learn from this experience. Change who you are. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. I love you so much. I'm scheduling for the second or third week of November. If you're interested, please share, like, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.